Architects for Dionysus, so they were called. It was believed that King Solomon hired them to rebuild his temple. They were mystics, worshippers of the god Dionysus, who passed on their knowledge through secret ceremonies and mathematics. There exists a key which connects these two.
Your Majesty, I have a report for you. After the Battle of Isis, Alexander conquered Tarsus. Then he entered Egypt and went to the desert along the sea near Lower Memphis. They have been there for quite some time now.
The desert along the sea. What do you suppose he is planning there?
I do not know.
I asked him why we came to this desert. Alexander told me that he wants to build a great city on this spot.
Yes, he wants to create another beautiful city here, much like Athens. It sounds to me like he is becoming extremely ambitious. Don't you agree?
Ah, enough nonsense. King Darius is our real enemy. Do you think he'll wait much longer before attacking us all?
You don't need to worry. Alexander will not be staying here very long. I was wondering, have any of you seen the king?
Look at that! Isn't it amazing?
Incredible. It looks as if it were alive. Yes, it does. Everything here was made with the Dionysus architectural technology.
Huh?
Did he make that bird-like thing as well?
Yes, of course he did. Who else would create such a wonderful device like this? Here, watch! I'm sorry. May I have that back, please?
Who is the one that made this?
His name is Dinocrates. He is a lower-class infantry soldier. He does not do much on the battlefield, but he has a very talented mind.
Is this the famous Dionysus architecture?
That is what he called it. I do not know much about it, to be honest.
Which one of you is he?
He is not here now. He is quite a strange man. Ever since we set up camp here, he climbs up that hill every day and looks out at the water.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Alexander is unwise.
Look closer. Only an idiot would think to create a circular city like Athens here without considering a certain geographical obstacle. That area is too close to the river and too far from the hills. When the river floods, water comes into the city from every direction.
Then how would you build the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't build a city right here. I would build a city over there. You see, all land has its own geographical life. A city without life won't prosper. On the other hand, if the life of the city is too fierce, it's hard for people to live there. Look over there. It's the lake that stores the life of this land. In addition, that island protects a strong life force from the sea. I would call this a land that has been blessed by the gods.
Exactly what kind of city would you build on such a narrow piece of land?
I'm glad you asked that. First, I would build a main street along the seashore from east to west. Then another street goes across it, which connects the lake and the sea. These are the main frames of the city. All streets would be arranged parallel to the two main roads. Blocks, if you will. They are divided into different areas such as special housing, mercantile, and the holy precincts. In addition, there is a large bridge to the island. Here there is a huge lighthouse, the emblem of the city. People and commerce come to these streets from all over the world. Nobles, soldiers, merchants, officers, entertainers, even pickpockets and prostitutes. No doubt it would be a colorful city.
Just as I thought.
Did you find where the treasure is?
Yes, I heard that Ptolemy, the great king's best friend, had buried it there, right alongside the king's body.
That's the great king's tomb.
You just said the great king, didn't you?
Yeah, no.
You idiot! Don't speak. We didn't say anything. It was your imagination.
Are you saying that small shrine over there is the tomb of the great king?
Huh? What's the matter? Don't you know anything?
Yeah, an idiot from the country. That's the top of the shrine, just above the ground, right there.
The tomb itself is underground, right about here.
Officer, those two men broke into my warehouse!
Oh no, run!
Stop! You were with them, weren't you? Arrest him!
Right.
You, sir, are going to regret that. Call for assistance. Right away.
Over here! Hurry!
Down!
Hurry! Come on! Go on! Let's go! Let's move it! Go on! Come on, move it!
Don't let him escape!
Get him!
Stop there! Follow him! Over there! Get him! There he is! This way! Come this way and get him! Hurry! There he is! We have him now! This just disappeared! Where did he go?
Follow us. So, you ran away from the officers. You did something too, didn't you? That's okay, you don't need to say anything. People with questionable backgrounds swarm into the city from all over the world. As a matter of fact, we're two of them ourselves. I'm Ibn and this is Zari Wari. I'm quite certain you've already guessed that we're Persians, right?
Are you implying that this is a Persian city?
You really don't know anything, do you, my friend? According to the Greeks, this is a so-called cosmopolis.
A city of the world.
The land is in Egypt. The royal families are from Greece and Macedonia. We Persians don't have a strong representation here, but we can still live and benefit from this city. And may I ask you to tell us your name?
My name is Alexander.
What?
That's just great. His name is Alexander.
I can understand his parents' hopes for him, but most children are not exactly worthy of such a great name.
So, did you build this hideout yourselves?
Not quite. We just happened to find it when we were digging a tunnel. Even the royal family doesn't know. We found an entrance to Soma.
Soma?
It's the shrine of the great king.
Soma has a huge mausoleum built under it. It's absolutely massive. I don't know if this is really true, but some people say the underground tomb could hold this entire city. It's amazing to think that all of this was constructed for only one person.
That's not all. The greatest treasure the world has ever known is located in Soma. Imagine that.
Quiet, you idiot! I guess it doesn't really matter since we are unable to get into Soma in the first place.
But what do you mean?
I had just found this out when I overheard a scholar who was working in the Great Library. He said, there is a single jewel which contains more knowledge than all the books in the Great Library combined. Do you know what that means? All the knowledge in the world in just one stone. Now, that's a treasure worth more than this entire country.
As usual, you are exaggerating.
You may consider it an exaggeration, but it's a well-known secret amongst all the scholars and noblemen. As a matter of fact, you may have even heard of it. It is known as the Platohedron. The Platohedron is here in the underground, inside the king's tomb. It was used by the first king of the dynasty. He used it to seal the body of the great king.
I see. And who is this great king?
Who is the great king, you ask? Why, it's Alexander, of course. He died over 100 years ago.
It's my tomb.
Huh? Are you sure you really want to show him the entrance to the tomb? If you ask me, I think the man is totally insane.
I agree. Nevertheless, we mustn't open that door. Why does he keep insisting that we guide him to the entrance? It won't do him any good, but what harm can it be to show him? For some reason, I find it difficult saying no to that man. Who in the world thought of this great structure? Be careful. If we make the slightest mistake, we'll be joining them. This is as far as we can go. The king's tomb is ahead. There must be a secret here. We've been looking for it for a long time. We know the treasure is right there, but we can't figure it out.
No one can open this door except for those who are close to the great king's soul. Ptolemy Soter. That's Ptolemy!
Don't waste your time. It isn't going to open.
Hey, wait!
Well, Zariwari, isn't this an unexpected but pleasant surprise?
That's very strange.
Yes, it is.
Why isn't he falling?
It means that it's safe. Let's go.
Hey, wait!
This is an incredible underground palace. Be careful. There may be some traps.
Run!
The secret technology of Pythagoras.
Huh? Not another one.
That is the great king's... Huh?
Stop, don't!
Wait!
Ah, I have been waiting for you, Alexander.
Ah, Aristotle, it's you.
You're wondering about my appearance. I just want you to know that this is not the physical form that Plato was referring to.
The poor philosopher. What business do you have with me after having waited so long?
Business? Yes, I have some unfinished business with you, but it has been so long I seem to have forgotten. I have been waiting for 100 years for you to come here, and now you finally arrive. What was it? What was it? Wait, Alexander. You mustn't. Do not open that seal!
Are you all right?
Huh? Huh?
We made it through. I guess we must be safe.
There they are! Hurry, get them!
Oh no. So long, young one.
Hello? Are you all right there? What's the problem with you? You seem confused. Don't overlook an important element. Listen, I'll try and explain it one more time for you, but you must listen. The most unique character of this city is that it has the same structure as the human body.
What do you mean?
Look, I will show you. This island is the head, and the shoreline is the robe. And these streets are both arms. All these blocks are like human organs inside. That is to say, the city is alive.
A living city.
Yes. If only Alexander could see it that way. He must be too unwise to realize it.
I never asked your name. What is it?
Dinocrates.
Sire, you're back!
A messenger from the great priest of Egypt has ventured here to see you. You must return immediately, my lord.
You mean he's...
Why, yes, of course. He's the great king, Alexander.
Listen, Dinocrates.
Yes. Forgive me. When I said those things, I did not mean them. I am so sorry. I beg you, spare my life.
From this day on, you will be in charge of building the new city. Build the city you've always wanted to. Do your best, Dinocrates. Yeah!